Hello and welcome back. We're going to be in The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, with the Game of the Year edition. And we're just jumping back into this. It's been a little while since I've streamed this game. Did some LSPDFR earlier today, but this is a whole nother ball game. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's evening for most people, in the US anyways. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into this. We'll get the screen switched over, transition out of the opening screen and into the game. Hope you guys are having fun. I'm really glad you could come by. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this extra stuff. And I think we are all set. So thank you again for joining. I also wanted to give a shout out to someone who joined from another streamer's stream. Very nice. William Gates is actually the one who recommended her to come join the squad here. So wonderful, Stacy. Thank you. And here is what played for me when you subbed. So I really wanted to give you a little shout out here. So there you go.
Be my wingman anytime.
Welcome. I am so glad you could be here. Thank you again. I understand that you had some other stuff to do today, so you won't be able to make it to the stream, but if you get a chance to come back and see this, I hope you like it. Thank you again. So let's go ahead and get the game going. It's been a little while, so unless you've recently watched some of the videos, you might not have seen all of it. Hey, William Gates, thanks for stopping by. Buddha, thank you for being here again. It's great to see you in 2 of my streams. This has been great. Jumping back into this, the last thing that we took on before we stopped was finding and hunting down a witch. Seems pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and probably talk with some of the locals first before we head out.
What's that you're muttering?
Buddha, you know, sometimes I wonder how the stream would go if you were playing this game. I think it'd be a lot of fun to watch. Thank you so much for tweeting it out. That'll get a lot further than what I did. But you guys are really what keep a stream going, so thank you again. Oh man, it's actually been a little while. Most recently I've been playing a lot of GTA, LSPDFR, and so the controls are all different, and controls are a bit touchier too, and there's no cars. But other than that, we are good to go. Oh, that's right, I did hear you saying that you had a Marion stream coming up. If anyone thinks that there's just a little too much seriousness going on with Sergeant Buddha, Marion Manfredi with 6 T's will definitely take care of that and show you a lighter side of LSPDFR. It's so much fun to watch. I'll probably not be able to do this very long, so I may be able to catch some of Marion's stream, and I'm looking forward to that. Hey, William, I don't know if you saw it, but I went ahead and did exactly what I said I was going to do. I went ahead and gave Stacy a little bit of a shout-out.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Got Streamlabs up and running. Got the announcements popping up. That actually popped up while I was watching your stream, so I knew exactly when she joined. And thanks again for referring everyone. Well, to be fair, I missed a little bit here and there of the stream. Hey, Mighty Kratos 254, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Glad you're here. Hope you enjoy what you're seeing. If nothing else, it makes the game itself gives some really good graphics and something to really look and enjoy at. Look at and enjoy. There we go. Words. They're not really necessary. Right, let's get this going. We'll hop on the horse. Wow, get on the horse. To be fair, I'm used to a different control, so it's taking me a little bit, but we'll be good.
Slow now.
No, keep going. Not sure this is really a place I want to be wandering around at night. It does feel good to be back into this game, though. Thank you for suggesting it, William. I was kind of thinking probably not. Maybe do a recording of LSPDFR or something, but the more you talked about it, the more interested in it I got. So let's do this. So just to double... Oops, no, I don't want sticky keys on. Just double checking, the stream's running okay, right? Not too much lag or too much of a delay, I hope. Nice friendly little village. Yes, if you do enjoy the content or want to see more of this or LSPDFR or any other kind of content, feel free to like, subscribe, comment. I love reading the comments. I will respond to you. And if it's too negative, you know, we can talk about it, but beyond that, I don't expect too much of a problem. I understand there's going to be some criticism. It's still, streaming is still a new thing to me, but I'm enjoying it. Ooh, we got some activity. Ow. Let's see if I can do any of this horse-to-horse combat here. Get back here. I am not very good at this horse-to-horse combat. Okay, off the horse. Might have been a bad idea. There we go, got some damage in there. Ow. Okay, this is not looking good. Okay. A few more good hits in there. Oh, good, knocked one of them off a horse. That'll make life so much easier.
Oh, you're fucked.
There we go, that's one down.
Piss off, or you still got legs.
Let's try this option. Nope.
Go for the horse's eyes! Instead of grabbing your gun, fight!
Not sure why you guys stopped running, but good for me. Excellent. Glad to see that there's no lag. That's so much better than any of my other, the last couple streams that I've had up until today. There we go. Bandits are dead. Let's see what they've got on them. See if they make it worth fighting them, or if it was just a delay. Hey, Darkmire, thank you for stopping by. Jumping into your realm a little bit here with Witcher, but it's always fun to play the game and see it, so I'm having fun with it as well. Thanks for coming by, though. I really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's take a look at the inventory real quick, see if we can swap out the steel weapon for another one that's not quite as damaged. Boy, I've got a lot of junk. That one will work. I got 2 members of Cuff's crew in here. I really appreciate you guys coming in. And like I said during the LSPDFR stream, if you're looking for high-quality content, these guys, Buddha Rocks, Darkmire Gaming, one that I missed earlier today, and I apologize, was Anton, GM Anton Z, Prone Guy, all of those guys. Awesome content, and it's all these kinds of games. You've got LSPDFR, the GTA 5 Police mod, The Witcher 3, and so many more games. I can't even list them all, but they'd be more than happy to talk to you about it, I'm sure. Okay, I gotta stop talking for a second and run the right direction and see where we're going.
Not so fast, Roach.
I don't even know what those are. I don't think I want to know. Not sure which accent you're talking about, but it's probably just normal. It's not quite as good as yours, though, I have to admit. Yours is a lot more entertaining to watch because of it.
Whoa there, Roach. This be the witch, freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
Looks like you got
Can't
some
be in
issues.
2 places at once, can I?
Right. So we'll figure out what we're doing here. Apparently we're close, whatever it is. Let's bring up our like Witcher sense. That's what it is. I was gonna say vision. Yeah, that wasn't quite right. By order of the commander of Nilfgaardian Army Group Center Camp. Lots of information. Residents of the villages of Midcopse and Blackbow are hereby required to report to the camp near Midcopse. I can't talk. In order to perform labor for the Empire, those caught evading their duties shall be flogged. List of designated residents and their assigned days of service have been provided to the village eldermen. Sounds like fun. Glad I don't live there. However, that doesn't really explain why I'm here. Find a witch on your own or ask me about her. So we'll ask around, see if anyone's willing to talk to us.
Will you go with me to the shrine?
This be the Witchman, the freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
You keep saying that, but do you have something to say, or are you just sitting there complaining? Apparently that's all it is. Sophisticated. Well, that's the first time I've heard that. Sophistication's probably not the highest marks that I have going for me, but I'll go with it.
Oh!
I would say probably... I've heard relaxing and I've heard boring, so depending on which way you look at it.
You tried to charm him?
Finally found someone who actually wants to talk about it. Hey, Trauma Medic! Nice to see you, thanks for coming in. This is great, I'm really enjoying the activity in the chat. I'm actually probably watching that more than I'm watching what I'm doing, which may lead to some entertainment as well. I think I got too close to him. They stopped talking.
Roots are gonna rot my goat. What's the rush?
Go wander around and get them talking again. Really want to have to go look for her myself. It'd be great if they would just fill me in on where I'm supposed to go.
A necrophage would rather eat ye alive than scavenge your carcass. We ought to help one or the other.
Well, I'm not not hearing much in the way of helpful information.
My spine's about to break in twain.
I don't really want to read off a whole bunch of letters. I may take them, but probably won't read all of them out loud. But at least we know that people are willing to work for food, so that's good. Yeah, you know, this is one of those areas where in streaming I'm sure I could do a lot better about reading off everything, but I'm not so good at spending about 20 minutes staring at a board reading stuff, so I'll read off or take what they have so it gives us the information on our inventory. Well, that did give us a quest. Although I don't really want to play Gwent either. Hey, Darkmire, I'm curious, I'm guessing you've probably been through here before. Did I mess up them explaining to me where to find the witch? Or can I do it if I stick around, will they start talking again?
This be the witch.
Want to chat? No, with me. My head's a twirling with hunger.
More interesting things from my nose.
Whoops. Well, they didn't need that fire anyways.
Ain't no. Oh no.
Never a bad thing to enhance weapons. guess, if no one wants to talk. It's a pretty quiet village when you need information. I guess we'll go ahead and continue on.
You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Alright, hope you guys are having a great day, though. It's been a pretty good Wednesday for me.
Come on, Roach.
Not a lot of stress to worry about. It's actually been pretty quiet. Daughter's even been quite content with where she's at right now, so it's made the streams possible, which has been a lot of fun.
Come on now. Move it.
Oh, come on, walk forward. There you go.
Come on now.
Switch over. Oh, okay. So maybe if I stick around town a little bit longer, they'll give me some helpful information. She's doing good. She's a little over a month old now, and unfortunately she has some digestive issues that are causing her some discomfort, so...
Roots are gonna rot my
Necrophage
gut.
would rather eat ye alive than scavenge your carcass. But a poor wench.
I find that my mind just kind of goes in 3 different directions there. I was reading chat, listening to them, and trying to move. But yeah, she's doing pretty well. The digestive issues, the pediatrician is trying to help us out with that. And in the meantime, she's actually asleep right now and quite content. Well, I'll continue walking around and asking trying to talk to villagers. No one's been all that cooperative yet.
This be the witchman, freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
So they want to beat on this guy.
Ouch.
Yeah, like that.
Can't be in 2 places at once, can I? I'm busy man. I won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
You look like you're dying. Anybody have something to say? Oh, are they talking? Nope, that's the other one.
Spined by the breaking twain.
Hate to make it boring for everyone. I'm hoping that someone will give us some useful information. It says, or ask the residents. Oh, you can. I've been trying to be really cautious about looting when people can see me, because I know the fort in the beginning,
This be the witchman.
I was looting through some of that, and they ended up taking me out. Killed me pretty quickly. But I'd be more than happy to clean them out. Seems like every time I turn around I need something.
He's hungry. Ain't allowed to play near cool perch. Thistle. Thistle. Shenanacking.
Yeah, she's pronouncing words like I'm trying to in this game. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, that particular book looked like it'd be useful.
I won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Don't you look at me.
Fiddlesticks.
Well, if they don't give us information here pretty soon, I won't bore you too long with this, and we'll just put out your fire because you're being annoying. Because I don't want to spend the entire stream wandering around this village. That's probably why they built it in that way.
Freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
Wrong button. We'll go ahead and meditate for a little bit. Heal up and make it daytime. There we go. Take one last walk around the village, see if anyone's talking about it. There was one person, or one couple of people that were talking about it. I got a little too close and they disappeared.
Oh, come on, this new one's not half bad. Sharp tongue on her, but she helps when there's a need.
She can't pull our guts with spells. Besides, she got no words. She's not cross-eyed.
And what's a witch with no grey on her
Here we
head?
go.
Not much likely to be inside it.
For one who never sees her, you seem to know a heap about her.
I know what they say. Don't care much, miss.
Swallow and fold.
Well, this is the right information. The right they were the ones that were talking about her before, and then I walked too close. Oh, that's not good. Well, that was nice and subtle.
Should send him back to the witch.
Finally.
Like pure in laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Looks like we lost a few people along the way. Sorry about the wait. We finally got a good conversation going with some helpful information.
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I didn't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch.
Hey,
Came back sprightly as a
DJ!
foal.
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's set in now. Should be hunting foxberries.
We've got
to
things
feed our
smoothing out
donkeys.
to where they're working pretty well, I think.
Lad. Now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Got some water rats last. They had food for days.
Talk to peasants who visit the witch often. Oh, the game's got a whole lot more interesting when people actually are willing to talk to me. Apparently you just have to blast them with a... accidentally. And it works
Heard
fine.
you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
It has been a long time, DJ. I'm really glad that you could... that you had the time to stop by. What have we got here? So... Doesn't look like I have the option for either of these, which means I am really low on money.
You're hard at work. Won't interrupt.
So that makes me wonder what my skills are at that I didn't do that with. And I only have 17 crowns, so that explains the lack of money. Yeah, seems like a good conversation to be having. Let's see if I can find this particular skill that it's talking about. Armor. Delusionment. There it is. Alright, can I acquire it, or do I need something else? Looks like I can. Perfect. So now I can go back to him and get that information. See, Buddha, this is some of the dialogue that you're missing out by not playing it. I'm sure Marion would love to be having this conversation with him. Glad you're still here, William. We'll go ahead and talk with this guy again now that we have a skill that I didn't have a moment ago.
The witch.
What? Well, I told it to give me that skill.
You're hard at work. Won't interrupt.
Yeah, not that hard at work. Let's take another look. Well, guess we can upgrade it again. It only said it needed level 1, so I just used up the last of my points for it. Maybe I need to hit him with a spell. I don't see that ability, but let's try talking with him one more time. Still nothing. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
You're hard at work. Won't interrupt.
I feel like I'm kind of going in circles here. Oh, I see what you mean. It's a good thing I have the stream going, because that would have made absolutely no sense to me. Okay. Actually, I have another open spot. Okay.
I told you I'll say naught about the witch.
There we go. So much better. Thank you, Darkmire. It helps knowing someone who's played the game and knows what they're doing and pays attention.
Won't take no for an answer, will ye? Ooh, alright. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that, then to the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's
Great.
just... don't harm her, sir. Word of your kind's reached these parts.
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
It is part of the name.
Witch hunters have been here already?
Nay, but we've heard tell of them. So, when I spied you coming, swords and all, straight away, I thought tales must be true.
I'm a witcher, not a witch hunter.
I'm not sure there's much of a difference.
Not one and the same?
No.
Well, not always, anyways.
No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes, if you like them skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
The nice thing is about a game like this is the dialogue can kind of take over for you. You don't have to fill in the blanks, although that can add to the fun if you have the... what's the right word for it? This is a good example. You just lose the words for it, you can't keep the dialogue going, so the AI wants to do it for you. All the better.
A large stone near the pond. There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
I have to admit, I'm really excited about the fact that I'm looking over at OBS and I'm seeing 0 frames dropped. So much better than it was yesterday. Just some modification to the settings, so we got some activity. Using one of my abilities and it didn't want to do it. There we go. Okay, well, those weren't too bad.
The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
All sorts of activity over here. No, put the weapon
Miss,
away.
the cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Sounds like you need to take better care of them.
Hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn. Thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
Be like being the one-town doctor in the middle of a very
She's
large
in a
city.
foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge. Bitches in a
Well, now that she's happy, you might as well go in and interrupt her good mood.
Anyone home? Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
It's good, especially since you played it, that you recognize the characters as you go.
A pentagram in chalk.
Might as well snoop around.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I thought she was just downstairs, so I was going to look at everything else first.
Winds howling.
Admittedly, I don't know half of what I pick up. But at least it's in the inventory, and if I need to, I can come back to it. Okay, well that's enough of that. I guess I'm going through a portal that leads somewhere. Once I get myself up these stairs. Or the, whatever this is. Ladder. Anything else? Okay. Into the portal we go. Into the portal we go. In the portal.
Well, well. Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
I'm not sure if I've really heard much about this character before. Except that it's one of Darkmeyer's favorite characters. It's a good enough reason.
Greetings, Witcher.
Knowing that someone was following her, it seems strange to go straight for that. But okay, there we go.
Where?
Now I can see why it's Darkmeyer's favorite character. One
No.
of the reasons.
To talk.
Turn around and wait.
A little late for that, but okay. That explains it.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and more.
Yes, reason 1 and 2, right there.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Yeah, we'll go with that one to start with.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Let me just check something real quick on my settings here. Okay.
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
Sure, how about a few dozen eggs?
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
Sounds like a bad sign to me.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Vellum. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
You leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he'd found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you.
Well, that's
think as
unnecessary,
I do, that
but
she
okay.
might be there.
I guess, you know, keep
And I'd like to see
the population of the
Ciri too.
snow bunnies ready. Or keep it going, anyways.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Well, at least they don't make me have to walk there myself.
This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on!
Gavella Glan.
I think I need that ability. I think it's called flip the light switch on. Hey, noobs! Thanks for stopping by. So good to see you. Glad you were able to catch a live stream. This is, I believe this is the 5th live stream for The Witcher that I've done.
What?
Second stream of the day, but the other one was LSPDFR.
I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then.
Well, this doesn't look good.
Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
I'd rather go home
Not
too,
sure
actually.
I like any of this.
Well, I can tell I don't want to go down there.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
At least with that. There we go. I like that this game has such a fast-paced environment. Every time you turn around, you've got something else moving towards you. Very exciting. Not a problem, noobs. I'm glad you could stop by. Have a good rest of the evening, and hopefully you don't have to do too much more today, unless it's for fun. The evenings should always be saved for a little more excitement, a little more relaxing, or something fun. And Dark, I appreciate the warning on that. Last thing I need to do is die repeatedly on a stream. I can do that on my own time. But I probably will anyways. Very nice on the 419 subs, William. That's amazing.
Damn, you're ugly.
We're doing good here too. We are moving up pretty quickly. See on the top right of the screen how many subs we're at right now. That hurt. I was not watching the right screen when that happened. Hopefully, I haven't saved it all since I started this, so hopefully it saved at some doorway or teleport or something. Oh, the fun of looking at a loading screen. Yeah, I'm happy that you have that many subs too, William. That's a really exciting number. That's amazing. That's really gone up fast. You know, everyone enjoys something a little different, and you know, working out is really fun for some, not as much for others, but I'm sorry to hear it doesn't sound like it'll be quite as much fun as normal for you, but hopefully you find some enjoyment out of it where you can block out everything else. That's usually one of the best parts of it. Let's go ahead and... I doubt it'll let me meditate in here. Surprisingly it did, but at least now we're healed up. Might live a little longer. Okay, that's still working. Let's go down this way this time. Well, that doesn't look good. I'd be right. Yes, fight with fists. That seems like an excellent idea. Okay. I'm sure there's something I should know about these things before I fight them. Some special potions or something I could use. 68 subs. That is great. That is... We've actually gone up quite a bit just today. We were about 64, I think, when I started out today, so... Excellent steps in the right direction. Actually, I would think that one would be good. One of these things down. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of it myself. At times I think, yeah, I really want to do this. By the time I get around to doing it, it lasts for maybe a week. Then I'm ready to move on to something a little more enjoyable. Which is just about anything else, actually. Alright, well I survived the first encounter with one of the, let's say, foglets, I think it said. So that's some kind of a fog-related monster. Go ahead and go back to my inventory. Now my steel sword is worn out. Not steel, but silver. And I don't think I have anything else, so... Except I might have a repair kit. Let's use that on there. There we go. Sword's back up and working again. Now I'm back out here again. Last time I was here it didn't go so well. Let's go with fire. At times I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of the fighting controls.
Kira.
Yes. says to go straight ahead, but what's up here? Well, that's the way out. I don't think she's on the way out. Up this way, it looks like. Yeah, actually, the clouds you're talking about there, I was trying to ignite before I walked into it. Really? That's what you're freaking out about?
Stay calm. They're only rats.
Of all the things you can fight, you're afraid of rats.
Get them off!
Okay, well, let's see what we're actually supposed to do while we're here. You know, you could stop biting me while I'm trying to figure this out. I guess there's just a lot of them, but it does seem like they're putting up quite a fight. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Not entirely sure how a rat damaged my armor.
Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
Tempting to say, go ahead and go back, but let's get going.
Let's go. We might still reach the elven mage before they do.
But what does the Hunt want from him?
If that elf has information about Ciri, or if she tried to find him, contact him even, and they sensed her.
Very well, let's move on. Perhaps we'll come across some clue, some trace left by this elf. There's no guarantee the Wild Hunt is going the right way.
Yeah, they seem pretty good at what they do. Let's go ahead and use this on our armor so that at least we have... That didn't work. I can't. Never mind. We'll use that one then. Looks better anyways. I really can't get over the fact that this game just looks so amazing for being so many... being pretty old. I don't remember exactly when it was made now, but... Oh, hey, look at that. It's a person.
That's him! That's the elf!
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven cord.
Must have been how they got here by
That
sea.
doesn't look good.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Let's switch to something with some silver in it.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the vulpine morel immediately.
Vesemir tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick.
Always fun to run across some wraiths. Cool. Takes care of that one. So am I far enough out of reach? There we go. That's what I thought. Kind of clear the path a little bit. No harm in collecting whatever they've dropped. Okay, we'll try this again now that they're not actively attacking me. Looks like it's saying there's an enemy right on top of me here, but I don't see anything. That one I see there. Anyone on right now that's still working on streaming or getting ready for a stream? I don't know. Has Buddha already started his yet? I know he was working on a Marion stream. Oh, found where all those moving targets are.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Good. Oh, there we go. I was wondering where that was. Perfect. I just figured I would check. I couldn't tell for sure, and I've been a little bit quiet, so I wanted to see if maybe I was missing out on some great content there for a couple hours. Okay, cool. Well, I'll probably be finishing up here in the next 15-20 minutes. Try to finish up before my wife comes in the door, and from there, I'll be done for any kind of video or streaming for the day probably. But oh, Is that a big statue that I just went past and ignored?
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Cyril, ni forte sol esser in. Cyril, ni forte sol esser in. Eisila Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
No, not yet, because I got some credible intel that there's more stuff I should go back for. Thank you for letting me know. It would be a shame to miss out on something like that. Except I'm still going the wrong way, I think. Maybe it's right. Oh, we're good. Oh, I don't... Yeah, this is right. I keep thinking I'm going the wrong direction. Yeah, I find a setting like this, there's no point in missing out on an opportunity to see something that everyone in the stream's going to want to see. So, there's no harm in knowing the potential spoilers there. That's the whole point of this, is so people can see the stuff. So I really do appreciate that. Let's find one. Oh, there's the statues right there. Let's take a look. Sword, sword, sword. Where's the one I'm looking for? There it is. Much better. Silver sword, too. Well, thank you, Darkmire, very much. Yeah, and I'm sure I will miss the majority of it. Or I won't know what I have half the time. So every little bit helps for sure. How far are you into this game? I know you've been streaming it for 2-3 months now?
Geralt!
What?
Well, coming? Well. Geralt!
There's no going up that way, so it looks like I need to go... Maybe I don't need to go that way.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Another security measure. Damn it all. Giving me no choice.
Well, that's interesting.
Do you think it's a mind game of some sort? You know, can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these apparitions mean they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. Exactly which one of you's real.
I'm not used to having to fight myself. Good thing I have a bunch of random food. Nope, not enough random food. Nice, you've still been streaming that game, I think, or this game, correct? Unfortunately, it's usually a couple hours after I probably should be asleep, so that's why I don't catch very many of them. Well, at least it didn't send me too far back.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
See if it'll let me meditate again, even though it really doesn't make sense that it will. We're not really in a safe place, but seems to do the job. No, it's kind of a different style of game than what anyone I know has been playing. Seems like LSPD EFR is pretty much the main one, but it was really cool when you started streaming it, and I thought, about that time I was thinking, you know, I've had this game for almost a year now, I should probably try it. Or should play it again, because I only played through a very small section.
You mean that sea monster?
And then from there, I
That's what Ciri named her mare.
never got very far in it. So I started it over and started this stream.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan.
Ciri, before the sol eser.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Hey, Cypher! Welcome to the stream. I'm doing great. Had a good day of streaming and had a lot of fun with it. I'm glad you can make it. We're in the middle of a fight that, well, it's killed me once. I'll admit it. But we'll get through it.
It's a mind game or something. You know, can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these ideas are real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. Exactly which one of you is real. Now focus on the fight.
Man.
I wonder what all this means.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Certainly hope we haven't lost our way.
Yeah, Fallout 4, I kind of did the same thing. I really enjoyed Fallout 3. Played that one more than once through, and 4 I got for the Xbox One, and I got partway through. But computer was more interesting at the time, and I wasn't going to buy the game again, so it still kind of sits around and waits. I'm sure I'll get back to it. I say that, but I haven't yet.
Well.
Okay, now what? We survived that. Can't go that way. Wouldn't mind some modern technology called a flashlight.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Ouch. Whoa, okay, I looked away for half a second, and the dog exploded. Hopefully I don't have to fight the wraiths again. Yeah, exactly. The games I for a long time I used to buy one game, play through it.
To that other pillar with the projection.
Do you have to fight him again? Play through it completely, get another game, and do the same. And then after I got the computer last year, and just caught every one of those really good deals. And after doing that, I have several games that I have not played even halfway through, which would be great if I were to use all of those for streaming. But I don't find myself with this much time by myself.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare.
Good name for a...
Alright, we'll give this one more shot. I do need to head out soon, so maybe I'll finish off this fight and have to call it there. I'd like to finish the mission,
what the
but
hell is that?
Gotta keep in mind the rest of the family.
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Do you think it's a mind game? Can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these apparitions believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share the know exactly what you feel. Now focus on the fight.
This one worked out pretty well last time.
I wonder what all this means.
Here we go.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Alright, well I think that'll do it for me this time around. I really appreciate everyone stopping by. Thank you Darkmeyer, Cypher, Buddha. Really appreciate the support. Let me go back through here. We've had several others. William Gates, thank you again for stopping by from start to finish. I really appreciate it. Noobs, I know you've left, but thank you very much. And DJ, Mighty Kratos, thank you, both of you, for stopping by as well. Especially, you know, everyone. But Mighty Kratos, thank you for stopping by. I understand this was your first time stopping by for the stream. I really appreciate you stopping by and joining in on the fun. I really appreciate that. Trauma Medic, thank you. Great to see you again. Been a while. And I believe that does it for everybody who's at least been active in the chat. I really appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to let me know what you think. Likes, comments, subscriptions especially really show me that what I'm doing here is what you want to see. So thank you again for stopping by. I don't have the ability to go stand out in the sunset because I am still underground. But nonetheless, I really had a great time with this. It's great seeing all of you. And be sure to check out Buddha Rock's Marion stream. That'll be later on tonight. So he will be active with more of the lighthearted side of things, but, you know, either way, lighthearted side of LSPDFR. As serious as you can get LSPDFR, Buddha tries to keep it that way for Sergeant Buddha, but Marion will show you things that Marion is the only one he's going to show it to you. Just, he has more fun with it. Hopefully not in a bad way. Darkmeyer, thank you so much for subbing. I don't know if you have yours set to public, but I do have Streamlabs set up, so I didn't see any notifications of it, but thank you so much for doing that. And I'll definitely look forward to seeing you in the next stream, and I really appreciate your help. You're the most knowledgeable person, the person with the most knowledge about this game that I know of, so every little bit helps. Alright, thanks again. I will see you guys on the next time, and have a great rest of the day.